Yay! What's up, Karthik?
What up, Mike?
We're out here. We're live on YouTube. Welcome to NFT Art Talk, fam. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Welcome to our community of acceptance and celebration. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, live, hanging out with y'all. Join us live here to experience the NFT art scene in a new way. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the art and artists that inspire us, hot topics related to NFT art and music, culture, fashion, just really whatever piques our interest. Sorry, I got to turn this music down a little. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay in touch. And if you want to get in touch, you can always follow us on Twitter and shoot us a DM or jump in a space with us. I feel like we're always in there. I was just, before we got on, telling Karthik, I don't think I got out of NFT world until 3 a.m. My kid woke me up at 5. We're here now. I love this shit. We've been pitching all morning. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I'm really excited to be here today. In today's episode, we're going to get Jam Room part 3 of this series, where honestly, we're just going to turn the music up, jam. We want to show you guys some new stuff we put out this week. We want to show you some of the artists that inspired us this week. And just do the damn thing. I'm going to go ahead and get this link tweeted out. Karthik, how you doing, man? How's it going? Happy Friday.
I'm doing great. I'm glad it's Friday. It's a little cold here this morning in Austin, Texas, but it seems like a lot of people coming down for South by actually. So we're kind of looking at some NFT events to go check out. So I'm kind of stoked about that. See if I can connect with some people. I know one of the guys, Josh, who runs one of the music spaces with, what was the Italian lady's name?
Violetta Zeroni.
Violetta, that's what, yeah, Violetta. They run a music space. Yeah, they run a music space. I think they both might be down here, but Josh was telling me about a show, so I was just like, all right, cool. I need to get ready for South by vibes. But yeah, other than that, man, we're just hanging out.
It's already starting, dude. It's it's got to feel like it's back with the vengeance, South by, right? Did they miss 1 year? They did 1 year virtual, 1 year cancel, and then now it's back, or do you know?
2020, yeah, 2021 got canceled. 2021, they might have did the virtual, I guess, yeah, in 2022. But most remembers this, he was in Austin those days. It's not gonna be super, super crazy. I think it's gonna be more scaled back a little bit, back in the day where you could kind of run around to different places and stuff. It used to be there'd be a party on every block, massively crazy. But so it should be cool. Maybe it's reminiscent of the old days where you can go and check out a lot of music.
That'll be tight. Yeah, I'm not in Austin anymore. So, and I don't think I'm going to make it down this year, honestly. Karthik and I were looking at some of these NFT conferences yesterday. If you think that we should go to an NFT conference and try to interview artists and rock out, let us know in the comments, because we're trying to be inspired to do that. So, please do.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, you want to kind of go through, normally on Fridays we just kind of go through a whole bunch of art, music, and some of the art we're doing, some of the art we're inspired by, a couple of these people we met in spaces. So I don't know if you wanted to kick that off first with some of your art that you've recently dropped or you're working on, Moshe.
Yeah, I definitely do. I am super pumped. Sorry guys, we're a 2-man show here, so I'm just getting this out to some people so they can come in and join us. I'm almost there.
I feel you. I'm tweeting on Twitter right now at a couple people.
But I do want to talk about this project. I dropped it this morning, very early in the morning, which was actually pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience, not gonna lie. For whatever this matters, I did notice that I dropped all this stuff at 2 or 3 in the morning, because that's just when I got around to minting everything. And every post, every time I minted something, it would just bam, three favorites. I don't know if they have bots running on their favorites now. I remember when I was first uploading stuff, that was kind of felt like it was a big deal in the OpenSea community. But yeah, so I am really excited to drop kind of my first coordinated NFT collection. It's called, I have the links down below us. I want to show you guys some of it, actually. I'm going to just get off my phone. Enough of that. And actually, you know what? Before I do that, let's get this playlist going. So I'm going to play some we're going to play some songs for you guys that are unreleased or in some like NFTs that we just released in the background. So I'll try to coordinate it with who's talking. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this is... So yeah, I dropped this project. It's called Chai 18. Essentially, what I'm doing is I'm going to be dropping 18 unique NFTs on the 18th of each month for 8 months. So the result of that is going to be 144 music NFTs. With each drop, so basically once a month, I'm going to drop one unique one of one. And so... You know, now that I got you here, very key point too. The music is only going to be released on Web3. So what that means is that the people who buy the NFTs are going to be, outside of like me, are going to be the only people that have heard these tracks. So, and it's really the only way to get them. Or you can talk to someone who's bought one and be like, yo, let me hear that new DJ Fetus. But, I wanted to give something exclusive to this community because this community has really inspired me as an artist, and I know it's inspired this show. I forgot to share the screen so Karthik could see. I just went right in. Let me do that real quick. Sorry guys, like I said, not a lot of sleep.
You have some of the images in your background right now as your collage.
Yeah, and behind me there's some of the images. But yeah, this is the collection. So let me be more specific about how this works, right? So I released 4 tracks in this collection. There's 2 tracks that have 6 NFTs. There's 1 track that has 5 NFTs, and there's 1 track that has 1 NFT. So that's kind of the way that the rarity is playing out in this collection. Is it's more about collecting the music, right? And I hope that the art speaks to you. I did create all this art myself, and I hope that it speaks to you because it's part of the collectible. It's part of what we're experiencing together. Everything here is reminiscent of something that I've experienced in the last 2 years, which, if you don't know me, is I became a dad. I kind of officially moved to another city away because I'd lived in Austin for almost 15 years. I started a business. I recreated myself as DJ Fetus and went through this whole thing that we've all been going through in the pandemic of just really understanding who I am and like kind of the solitude. But so I tried to put all that into the music, and it came out into this. And so I thought, just for the sake of it, I could show the one of one, which is going to drop on March 18th at 1:18 a.m. You can tell I'm into these 8s and 18s. It's a thing for infinity. Chai, the number 18 is life. It like the same word for 18 is life in Hebrew. So it's just something that's been speaking to me. But yeah, this is my my Snoop Dogg homage to Snoop. We had, honestly, Karthik and I have a pretty tight relationship with Snoop. I kind of wrote it into the description here, but I did build in some properties for this rarity concept. If you're watching this and you have any questions, hit me up. I won't take up too much time on that. And you can find me in Twitter Spaces talking about it probably all the time, nonstop now. But the relationship with Snoop Dogg really comes into, well, first, his music was just like part of my childhood. And not just childhood, but just like coming up in the game. Like I feel like Chronic was like I was learning how to roll my first blunt. It was just, I don't know, he's just been a part of it. Then Karthik and I and our band that we've played in for a long time, we opened for Snoop Dogg, which was really tight and like a big point in our musical career. We played with our homie Franchise. He invited us up. We did, and it was so tight. We were he was rapping. I mean, it was awesome. We got some videos somewhere. And then it comes full circle. He's like doing all this amazing stuff here in the crypto space. I know we featured some of his more news related stuff, and yeah, I'm really excited to drop this project. And I know we're going to talk about Bullish Trader here in a little bit and what he's doing, but it was really cool to join his room and sell my first NFT this morning. So, and one out of this collection. And so quickly, I was just going to play this track for you guys, and then I'm going to let Karthik talk about what he's creating. I'm going to turn off this unreleased stuff and... There it is. There it is. The one of one, coming out March 18th. Yeah, links are down below in the description. I'm going to keep it moving. Yeah, unless Karthik, you had anything to add. Sorry.
Oh, so have you thought about like all the other series yet? Or are you just kind of like going off this first one, see what it does, and then kind of build off of that with like who you build as your fan base, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, I think, to be honest, yes and no. Like, I have a couple of things mapped out just because, like, they've been in my head forever. But then that was what I liked about dropping this one, is I could, like even, I was in this space with the humans crew, and I played the track for Fallen NFTs. It's actually funny. He was a speaker on that space earlier, on Bullish Trader space. And he was like, yo, man, I think you can do better. I played him one of the tracks before I released it, basically is what he said. And then I just went and remixed the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's painting, by the way. That's that track. So, I think it's a blend of both, man, to answer your question. I think it's like partially what I'm experiencing now and partially what I've experienced over the last couple years. And then it's just blending all that together into art that hopefully speaks to people and gets them in the right creative flow, because that's what we're here to do, just spread creativity and collaboration.
It's real tight, man. Well, I'm looking forward to the drop and seeing all the other stuff you create, honestly.
Yeah, thanks so much,
Off
man.
Of this,
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to drop these. Honestly, between this and the Matic drops, I'm just creating something every day, and it feels great. All right. I also got through my 2 unreleased tracks in that time, so let's do this. Karthik, what do we got?
Yeah, this song's called Let Go, and I just call the piece Let Go and Run. It's just kind of like a lady kind of looking out, and you see the space within her, and then you see kind of a man kind of running towards her, inside of her, and in space. So what I thought was real cool about this piece is I made it that day, and I think the next day I was in a Twitter space room, and I get to play a track, and the lady liked it so much she bought it. So that was like the quickest one-off sale I've done, but just cool. I always wanted to do that. Like, can I create and then connect with somebody or something in that moment, and then release it out to the world? So it was kind of cool. I don't know if you want to play the track.
Yeah,
it's an older track, yeah, but it's good. It's a pop track.
Okay, I might have to do some. I'm gonna play it one more time because that was real tight. I like to hear the music with the with the animations you do, you know.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, this character kind of looks like you, dude. Sorry, just throwing it out.
That's
I don't know if it is you, but
funny. Who knows? Who
who
knows?
knows? Who knows?
But yeah, man, yeah, it was just a cool piece like that. So I was kind of happy I could create something to turn it around that quick to somebody else that enjoyed it. And then the next piece, it's kind of similar, but it's a new song I wrote called Art versus War. I was alluding this to another podcast, and when I was talking today, they're talking about when art is increasing, war goes down. So I kind of just wanted to create a cool, upbeat kind of track, and then created a whole visual set kind of that week from that track. But yeah, if you want to play it real quick, this is the latest track I created.
Yeah, yay. Man, I love that funky vibe you got going in that track, dude.
Yeah, I was just trying to do a little beat on it, but yeah.
See, we start hanging out on in the spaces of all these worlds, dude. All of a sudden, you got like funky bass on your tracks, dude.
Yeah, man. Your energy is coming over this way. And it's like, yeah, I need to fucking have some badass tracks on there, bass oriented.
Seriously, I actually, Karthik and I kind of talk about that. It's like just how much we really inspire each other. Like, I mean, you can look at our collections and probably see some similarities. It's just, you know, you like music and creation. It just has a way of communicating with each other. And let's get some of your recently listed up here.
Yeah, OpenSea is kind of like you got to filter through it to kind of see the recently listed, or you're relisted something, it goes to the top.
Why does it default though to lowest price? Like,
I know, dude.
Like, come on,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it should be like most recently listed, or
something,
maybe highest price, because maybe some people probably put their highest quality work in their opinion at that price. So
right.
I think it's just something no one thought on the user end yet, So that's why I try to keep it all in like collected. But yeah, I did a couple fun ones like the NFT Ape Time, NFT and Chillin', like Netflix and chill. I don't know, I just like that. So those are the ones I'm kind of rocking recently.
Untamed Gorilla. If you know, you know.
But yeah, man, it's just kind of like that culture I'm seeing in the Twitter spaces of a lot of people just being NFTs. So I thought this was kind of like a play on that. So, I hope someone's like, yeah, that's real tight. Not all your work has to be so serious all the time. That's what I'm really saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, plus it's tight. So I'm in for it. All right, let's dive into some artists. Were you talking about this? Or
one last thing, just because like in my journey, I'm just releasing every day, but I'm wondering if I should just like start doing like collections, or just one collection, but just labeling it by each week, and maybe just having like the music, for those specific videos I make that week for that song. Just for like a categorization kind of style, or just labeling, and just how to make sub collections of all this material I'm making each day, basically. I don't know. I've kind of talked to Moshe a little bit about it before.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody who's watching has any thoughts, put them in the chat and we'll pull it up. I know Karthik and I have thoughts. I mean, my immediate, let's talk about it. I think it would be so dope to have a collection with 365 items in it. And, I was talking to Mofos about this yesterday too. Like, even if you don't list them for sale, it's just like watching that collection each day in anticipation for like because like, I do think because you and Mofos are both creating something new every single day, not just creating it, but like creating it, making it, and then minting it and putting it online. Like, because you're doing that, we're going to have a glimpse into your like journey as an artist. And I think that concept around a collection is I just think it's really cool. I think it's really cool.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool. I just like to hear your feedback so I know how to, pitch it to people or in these spaces a little bit better, understand the story.
Yeah, I mean, I get to see like what you're experiencing. I get to hear the sounds that you're experiencing because you're making music, the videos, because everything that you do is like a video representation of the people in your life. So like as we join, like I know this because I'm an OG Karthik, whatever your fan club's called, Cartesian. But like I know that every experience that you goes into your art, and I can like look at your art and be like, oh, this happened to Karthik today, just because I'm like
yeah,
so familiar
cool.
with it, right? Like I know I told you I was like, oh damn, you must have had a tight, like you got like someone meditating. I'm like, damn, you must have been to like a couple yoga classes or like meditating today. But I think that's a really cool story that that you can experience from artists who create and put something out every day. Is it's not just like, oh, this is a tight track, or and I think like honestly, I know I'll try to keep it brief. Like I think as musicians in this NFT world, people are going to start to notice that more about musicians, like how people say like, oh yeah, people are just used to buying your tracks for 99 cents on iTunes, but like here it's like more, you get to see that it's more like the musician offers more than that. Like imagine if every person that bought your track on iTunes then got like a key that said, hey, come into my Discord and let's talk every day and I'll play music for you and I'll give you tracks and you'll engage with me in a way that you've never engaged with like your favorite musicians. And because that's what I'm experiencing with the art, is it's like it's not just that I can go and like buy even like one of these massive PFP. It's not just that I can go buy an apocalyptic ape. It's that I can like chill with the artist and like talk to him and get a better perspective of what he wanted to put out when he created it, and so and the communities. But anyways, yeah, that's my thought.
Cool, man. I appreciate it.
Let me get some of
You
your
want to
music
go?
going here. I'm gonna
Okay, cool.
yeah. Karthik sent me some tracks that he's been releasing and making this week. This one's called
Yeah,
Gravity.
yeah. This is newer tracks, just unreleased tracks. Like playing them on Fridays when we have the jam room.
Yeah. Ooh. Gravity. Let's go. All right.
You wanna?
Well, let's dive
get
into some
couple
artists and some supporters. Honestly, is really who we're talking about.
Yeah, so the first one I want to give respect to was Bullish Trader. He has a space that he's been doing. I think it's episode, was it 16 or 17? He's been doing it recently over the past month, almost 2 weeks. But I've been able to pitch in there a couple times. Moshe went in there and pitched
Episode
in there.
21, dude.
21? Okay, 21 now. Yeah, so I really like his space. He has a club called the Rich Fox Club too. I believe he's an old school veteran. And he's doing a mint with that. And he said he had some professional football players involved with it, and I think some Bored Ape yacht people in it. But honestly, his space is cool, and this is why I just support everything he's doing. Is he allows everybody that's an artist or whatever project to actually come in there and talk, and doesn't cut them off like early or anything like that. And he's real cool about listening to everybody from all over the world, even if you don't speak like English as your first language or anything. And he's really just promoting the art for a lot of people and giving them a platform to speak out and support everyone. So I dig it. I got one of his NFTs because I was just like, he's helping people in third world countries, honestly, that could never thought they would sell their art. And he's helping those people. So I just thought it was real badass, just generally. But yeah, he was just real cool. And Moshe actually talked up there. I don't know if you want to talk about your experience.
Yeah, I mean, and he's helping us, honestly, me and you.
Yeah,
like we've both now sold NFTs in his space. He lets. I mean, my phone was like rugging so hard, like the app kept on like I had to reset the app. It was like, so I couldn't play music, but I know you played music and it sounded great as a listener. So it was like, I just think that's really cool, and I do have a lot of respect. And South Carolina representing. I guess he lived in my hometown for a little while. I don't know if he still lives there, but. Yeah, I think what he's doing is tight. I think the Rich Fox Club, from what I've seen in it, is really cool. And yeah, I think this is great. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, excited to see just how it all grows, you know, because like we're able to be in this spaces in the first month, so it's going to be exciting to see how this all grows. And just that's why it's important just to get into this stuff. You really build a cool community. Like I like that community because it's like a whole bunch of artists. No one's acting like, you know, mean to anybody really.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna keep us going in here.
Yeah.
I'm praying to God that was not my son's school calling me to be like, where are you right now? I don't think he gets out for another 30 minutes, but yes, we keep it real here. You're in real life. You see our faces. We tell you about what's going on. And I want to tell you right now about this guy, Tito, because I mean, Tito's OG, like everything we're doing. This fool shows up in our spaces. He rocks our music. He wakes up wicked early in the morning where he lives, and just to like tune into this channel. So we wanted to show him some love. Go follow him. All the links for everyone that we're talking about today are in the description below. He's a musician and an NFT artist. I love his style. It's like fun and cartoony. I don't think he actually has music on his NFTs. Every time we talk to him, we're like, dude, your music is dope. Where is the music?
He has a cool, I think Latin style was what he was kind of trying showing us some aspects of that. And I think he said this is the first track he was kind of freestyling in English, right? I believe in the space. But he played us cool few tracks. And he was just real knowledgeable on just a lot of Web 3.0 stuff, and he was really cool about giving it out to us and letting us know a couple of music influencers in the space. You know, in later episodes. But yeah, I know one thing important he told us, including how tight his music was that labeling a lot of your stuff on OpenSea, if you are a musician, label it as music because it can get trending, you know, from a few amount of sales, because music is still one of those sectors that are growing in that space.
Yeah, I'm playing his music. You know, I think maybe some of it it's just so chill in guitar, like the guitar.
He had some hip hop tracks too, and I think he said he had like 500 tracks. So you know he's put in his time. He said he's been doing it for 15 years too. So
yeah. Sorry, I just really like this NFT. I'm gonna let him play. I'm gonna let him have the music stage for a little while, and then I'll come back and maybe we'll play out on Bull Trap, Karthik's new song. But yeah, Tito, thank you so much for everything that you do, just showing up and creating and putting it out there.
Stilo.
And believing.
Tito, we're gonna talk about next.
Yeah, no, this is Tito.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
this is Tito.
This is Tito's. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll get into Stilo because similar. Their names sound actually very similar. But
right.
We got a lot of love for Stilo. So, but yeah, Tito, thank you for everything you do, and also thank you for believing in yourself. You made it through all the complications of the last week, and you're here now. Let's have a great weekend, you know, and hopefully we see you in the spaces.
Tito always has good vibes.
I love that. Great guy.
Yeah.
Here's Stilo, chilling in some space.
Stilo.
Of course, hustling.
So yeah, Stilo was he was freestyling a lot in our space actually when we were hanging out. And he was just cool. He's a real cool guy. He I think it was like Latin music he was playing, and then he kind of started freestyle. Didn't he say his newest track was gonna be in English? Isn't that what it was?
I think he's got like two things going on. He kind of has this like Latin Spanish thing going on, which he has a lot of stuff on Rarible. I should open Rarible. Let me see if I can find that while we're talking about him. And then he has like some of the English stuff, which I think is on OpenSea, but he's kind of figuring it out as he goes. Looks like he's got some merch. Go check that out for show. This merch looks dope. Dang, look at those shorts. Might have to copy some of those. Let me see if I can find his... I know he's doing this really tight thing on Rarible with like he's doing. It looks like, I don't know if he's in the middle of minting that. I'm sorry, I didn't have that pulled up. But basically, it sounds like he's doing multiple tiers based on like gold, silver, platinum, and then you own different rights, and it just sounds awesome. We were talking to him last night about getting him on the show, on here to talk about it more. But honestly, he was dropping so much alpha on us. I was like in the middle of like uploading alpha is like another way of saying knowledge if you're not in the NFT space. Sorry, that's how far in I am right now. But honestly, it's like I was like uploading mine as he was basically telling me what to do. It was so tight. I was like, oh, should I edition this? He's like, I don't know, what do you think? I'm like going through it, and it's just like just dropping so much knowledge on us. So we really appreciate him, and I do want to play some of his music real quick. I'm just gonna play this thing pinned here. I think this might be one of his music videos. I mean, his beats are sick too. He makes all of his own beats and raps. Oh, si baba, oh 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 si. That trumpet in there. Alright, I gotta give him a little bit more because I think it was probably rugging out. I needed to EQ it a little. Plus this beat slams, son. It's got the trumpet. Alright, let's get to an NFT of his real quick. While we're here, just get some likes from the NFT Art Talk Twitter. Yeah, we just have a lot of respect for what he's doing and how he's doing it. So, and these, you know, he was kind of describing this to us as just like moments in his life, like, you know. Got that like, that bass though, when the bass drops, bruh. I'm too tired to remember the movie that the sample's from, but Eddie Murphy, why am I drawing a blank? Beverly Hills Cop.
Cop.
Right?
I think so.
Okay. I'm going to keep it going because we just got a few more minutes before we got to jump. So, bases.tez, I know he was in the chat. I hope he's still here because this dude also is an alpha knowledge dropper and doing really, really, really dope shit. I got to give it up for him. He's got a bunch of stuff on Tezos. Give him a follow. All of his information is below. I thought I could pull up some of it. I think it's really cool. I just really like this one because, you know, I like colors. Okay, cool. Computer's just loading. His music's like tight, very electronic. I know he's producing a bunch of his own stuff. I love it. He's got the whole track on the... When the bass drops, bruh. Artwork's so tight, dude. It reminds me of that one NFT we were looking at last week that had like the breathe thing. You know, it was like
yeah,
breathe.
meditation one. Yeah.
Plus the vibes are tight. Of course, man. Bass is in the chat, bro. Of course, dude. Like, thank you, dude. Thank you to the whole Humans family, bro.
I like the colors, man.
I really like the track too, man. I might have to get some Tez. Might be in the Tez game. Might be in that Tez gang. Look out. Yeah, so Bases is doing dope shit. I see him as also very integral in this humans community that I know I've talked about a lot this week on the show, but I'm just like so grateful to be a part of that community. And honestly, like Bases is always hosting spaces, get in his spaces. He's playing music. He's about the music. He's about the artist. I've really been inspired by him this week, and I'm really glad that we could feature him. And I'm super grateful that you're up in here, chilling with us on YouTube live. And you're welcome every day, Monday through Friday. Just a quick shameless plug. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. Hit that notification bell when you want to be notified that we're live. And Bases, since you're in here, we hope to see you here, like on the show with us, talking about what you're doing and artists that inspire you also. So, and then, sorry, I'm just going to keep it going and just really quickly, I'm going to get some, we're going to play ourselves out to Bull Trap, one of Karthik's new songs.
Big beat. This is a high beat.
Yeah, this is hype, and that's perfect because I've wanted to, the last two people that we talked about, I actually met them in this Humans crew, and again, this has been a big part of my week, and I'm really excited about doing it. So I wanted to pull up the artist account, honestly, and talk about some of the art and this crew. They mobbed with us this morning. I don't know if you saw all the PFPs down, but there was probably like 6 people in that space with us, including me and why am I forgetting his name? Because I haven't slept. But okay, I'll have to go find it and put it in the chat. I said his name earlier. He gave me the advice on changing the track. I'm just fucking tired. Anyways, so this is Humans. They're minting right now. So, and it's very affordable. I think it's 15 Matic. This is the work that the artist is doing, and basically these are the first 100 in the crew. Basically,
and he created you a custom one, correct?
Yeah, and he creates custom. Yeah. If you're in the first 100, you get a custom. Or if you're like really supporting the crew, I think they give you a custom. Or if you own 5 humans, like 5 of the NFTs that reveal on March 30th, I believe, or the 31st, he will also create you a custom. And every custom character is in the cartoon. So the whole thing is based off of this cartoon that Humans is writing. And when you buy NFTs, you engage with it. Honestly, we're going to get him on the show too. I want to get all these fools on the show that we're meeting to tell their stories. And if not, you should go follow them on Twitter and get in their spaces and hear what they're doing, because it is super tight. Yeah, here's another one that I thought was really cool while we're just in the Snoop Dogg theme. Yeah, please go follow Humans, Hayes, Bases, Stilo, Bullish Trader, Tito, us, everybody that we've talked about this week. Like we've just been really inspired by this space and everything that's happening, not just like here on YouTube, but like what's happening in Twitter. Like Karthik and I were talking about like sleep, what's that? I'm sorry about my memory today on the show, but I'm really excited about the weekend. I hope you guys all have a really great weekend. Stay safe, have fun, do something creative, inspire yourself so that others are inspired. Come find us. We'll probably be hosting some spaces this weekend, I'm sure, playing some music out there, and we'll definitely be out there pitching. So thank you guys so much. We love you all. We'll be here back on Monday. Like I said, subscribe below. Karthik, drop some pearls on us before we get out of here.
Just enjoy your weekend. If you have a little bit of time, jump into a space, hear some stories, and yeah, just keep creating. Listen to some music, create some music, watch some art, view some art, create some art, and just hit us up anytime. We're here. We're here as part of the community as well.
Before we get out of here, what's up, Stilo? What's up, dope Stilo? Thanks for popping by. We're actually just about to pop out. I gotta go grab my son. This has been so much fun. Come back Monday. Like I said, you will. I will talk to Dope and our Stilo and Bases offline here and get them on here. But Again, have a great weekend, y'all.